Hey guys, Chris here from L3, and this is going to be a quick video covering a fundamental part of Counter-Strike, how to clear angles. Before getting into it, I just want to say that this is a very simple topic, but one that many new players don't fully understand. The general rule of thumb is to peek angles with as much space between you and the wall as possible. The logic behind this is simple. If you are close to an object and you strafe out from behind it, you'll expose more of your player model at a much faster rate than if you were far away from it. This will get you killed more often than not because you will either A, over-peek an angle and be exposed to multiple enemies and not be able to get back and cover fast enough, or B, the enemy will be holding a wide angle and see you before you can see him. Another disadvantage to swinging out close to corners is that it throws off your crosshair placement. If you are following an angle with your crosshair as you arc out slowly, then it is easier to clear angles one at a time. If you peek out close, then you have to clear multiple angles simultaneously. Make sure you're always peeking the longest angle possible. Make sure your back or side is close to a wall or even sliding along it. A good example of this would be on Inferno, when repeatedly checking the left and right side of mid, fall off the angle, switch sides, and peek the other side. The reason for this is to give yourself as much an advantage as possible and also to not get you shot in the back. You are clearing angles one at a time with as little risk as possible. If you were to simply rush up middle without doing so, you're exposing yourself to both sides of mid and multiple enemy positions. Another concept to keep in mind is pre-aiming and close peeking a corner. The two concepts go hand in hand, and is one reason why crosshair placement is noted as being important. Once you have played the game enough, you'll know exactly how far to peek to either bait out an op shot by simply showing your shoulder and jiggle peeking, or taking a peek shot, which is simply strafing in, firing one shot, and strafing out without hesitation as shown here. Now keep in mind there are times when you should break the peeking rule and hug a wall. This option presents itself the most when playing with good support teammates. Playing close to a wall with a teammate ready to flash for you turns your disadvantage into an advantage. Holding the close angle easily allows you to block the flash and immediately swing wide to finish the kill or rush down an enemy having already closed the distance. Of course, this tactic applies to rushes as well because playing close to the angle closes the distance to the enemy players. Another time you may not hold typical angles is when you're trying to hold what is called an off angle. This puts you in positions that may not be technically correct, but throw your enemy off by abusing his intuition and crosshair placement. This should be used sparingly, generally in a 1v1 situation, so as not to leave you exposed to multiple enemies and no cover. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like the video if you liked it, dislike if you didn't, comment below with any questions as Wes and I will be answering and reading all of them, and subscribe for future content.